Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. Hello guys, for anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia. Hello, and I'm going to read your cards today. So in today's pick a card reading, we are going to look at what kind of a boyfriend, girlfriend your future spouse will be. Meaning that this boyfriend, this girlfriend that I'm going to talk about and describe is also going to be the person that you're going to marry. Meaning that this is a person who wants to commit, who wants to marry you at some point. Okay, we're not talking about a boyfriend, girlfriend that you have for a few years and then it's kind of over. This is really like a person who is open to the idea of marriage, is gonna feel like they want to marry you, wanna spend the rest of their life with you, they want to have children with you, they want to move in with you, like the real deal. I'm talking about the real deal boyfriend that turns out to be your husband, like your future husband, your wife, whatever, whoever. Okay, and I'm gonna look at who they are as a boyfriend, girlfriend. So when you first are in a relationship with this person, when you spend a few weeks, months, and even years together, what kind of boyfriend are they? How do they treat you in a relationship? How do they express their love to you? Basically, like if you would say my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and then you would like fill the gap, what would you say to other people? Like, my boyfriend is like that, my girlfriend is like that. When somebody would say, tell me about your boyfriend, tell me about your girlfriend, or tell me about your relationship, tell me about your future husband, your future wife, what would you say? Who your boyfriend is, so we're basically gonna look at who are they in a relationship, your boyfriend, girlfriend, that is also gonna be in the end your husband and your wife. Okay, so in the next clip, as usual, you can choose between 3 images. This reading is also going to have an extended where I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into different topics. I'm not quite sure yet in which direction I'm going to go with the extended, but you will know by the end of your reading. By the end of your reading, I'm going to just mention, okay, there's going to be an extended if you want to see more, if you want to feel more of the energy of your future spouse, or if you want to have more information, you can go to the extended. The link is down in the description box, just to let you guys know. But without further ado, let's see who is your future spouse in a relationship. Like, what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend are they? Okay, I'm gonna see in your reading, guys. Beautiful pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out who's your future spouse in a relationship, like what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend your future spouse will be. Okay, so I'm gonna channel the energy first, guys. I just heard darling. I heard the word darling, okay? So they could be somebody who doesn't call you by your name. Yeah, I do feel like this person is not gonna, I mean, in which relationship do you call each other by their name? I don't know, but I think they might be the type of person they like to maybe even call you in front of other people, like sweet names or something along those lines, okay? Or there might be an energy where you're gonna be very flattered about like how they call you, you know? They could call you like baby girl, sweetheart, my future hubby or something along those lines, because darling came out like was very, very strong. And again, I'm picking up an energy where I think you're going to really enjoy how they call you in front of other people. So I think they're not going to say my girlfriend, I think, or my boyfriend. I think they're going to say like my sweetheart, or darling, or I don't know, like my baby girl, I don't know, you know, my hubby, my man, my woman. There's something going on with the way that they call you, you know, or maybe even I'm picking up an energy where your future spouse, in a relationship, there's somebody oh, that's interesting. I'm picking up an energy. This is a person who, when they save your name in their phone, it's like a really cute name, or there's something about like you're gonna be very flattered, or you're gonna find it like very sweet or romantic how they call you, or what type of name they call you in front of other people. I'm also picking up, this is a type of person that would also have you on their screen, like on their phone, like where you are their wallpaper, okay? Do you say wallpaper? You're the background, like your face would be their background on their phone, okay? Let me see what else is coming through. I'm just channeling and then we're going to look at the cards together, okay? Let me see what else is coming through here. Yeah, okay. So, the first card that came out for you guys, talking about what kind of girlfriend, boyfriend your future spouse will be, we have the Magician here. This person really likes to surprise their girlfriend or their boyfriend, meaning like they really like to entertain their girlfriend or their boyfriend, okay? So your future spouse is definitely, I'm hearing they're super duper funny. They are like a goofball. I'm seeing that because of them you will spit out your food, or you guys would be super duper clumsy. They would maybe, you know, like when you guys are, for example, tipsy or drunk, you guys would dance in a very goofy way. This is like a person who likes to make you laugh, who likes to make you smile. They like to entertain you, okay? So this is definitely an entertainer. And what I mean by that is that I'm picking up an energy where they are somebody who is very funny in a relationship. So your future husband in a relationship is like a very funny boyfriend or girlfriend that is going to make you laugh a lot because they do some weird stuff, okay? This is definitely somebody who is, you know, kind of like making a fool out of themselves just to make you laugh, okay? This is somebody who would surprise you. This is also somebody who would, for example, they would prank you or crack up jokes or say something inappropriate in public, and you guys are gonna laugh and they're gonna tell you guys to get out of the freaking library because you guys are too loud. This is like a person with a Magician that likes to entertain you. They like to put on a show. And when I say that, it's not like they're trying to, you know, impress you or something like that. It's just their nature. They like to make people laugh. They like to, you know, crack up jokes. They like to, you know, they like to do things that are fun, you know. This is like a very light-hearted person, a very light-hearted man and light-hearted woman. So with the Magician, I'm picking up an energy here where they just like to entertain you. They like to, you know, like put on a show for you, okay? This would be the type of woman that doesn't mind doing striptease for you in case you are looking for a woman. This would also even be a guy that is, you know, like putting on a show, or they would have a lot of fun seducing you. This is like a person, they have fun in a relationship. Okay, so they see relationships as, oh, I want to have fun with my partner, or definitely the type of person, you know, for example, Okay, this is super funny, but this is like the type of person, I don't know, that would, you know, surprise you by standing naked in front of you all of a sudden, or they would surprise you in the shower. This is like a person who is going to surprise you a lot. This man or this woman is going to surprise you a lot, because I'm picking up an energy that they have like a very light-hearted nature to them, meaning that sometimes they get like stupid ideas, but they're like funny, kind of like, you know, they're gonna, you know, suck your finger in public, or they have this idea of like, oh, I'm gonna put like, you know, chocolate cream on my nipple, so lick it off of me, for example, if she's a lady. Or if he, you know, if you are looking for a guy, they would, I don't know, like they would do something, you know, extra to seduce you, or they would, you know, do something like, I don't know how to explain it, but this person is like super duper, this is also the type of person where you would tickle each other, you would handcuff each other, you know, in the bedroom. And for example, they would handcuff you and they would say, I'm gonna leave you here and I'm gonna go to work, you know, kind of like, this is a very, very light-hearted, funny relationship. I feel like this relationship is super duper light-hearted and funny, where you guys kind of like, you know, entertain each other. Or this is again somebody in just in nature, they like to entertain, they like to crack jokes, they like to tickle you, they like to kind of like poke you, they like to just put on a show for you. May that be in the bedroom. They would maybe do as though they're strip teasing. Okay, I'm also being brought to a lady who would wear costumes in the bedroom. They would do something, you know, I feel like this is like a person who likes to do very extra things, or they get like very stupid ideas sometimes. Okay, so this person is definitely gonna make you laugh. For example, they're gonna, I don't know, all of a sudden they're like naked in front of you, you're just cooking, and all of a sudden they stand naked in front of you with a boner, and they're gonna look at you and stuff like that. And it's kind of like, this person is definitely gonna make you laugh a lot. This is a person who likes to laugh. This is a person who likes to, you know, make the most out of something. Okay, because the magician sees everything as an opportunity. So this person, they see a relationship as an opportunity to have fun together. So for example, if they, this is also, I'm also picking up, this is like a very spontaneous person. They're gonna say from one second to another, let's go to a cinema, let's go eat somewhere, let's go, you know, like order food somewhere, let's go travel somewhere. This is like a very spontaneous person. So I think what you're really gonna love about your boyfriend and then future spouse is that this is like a very spontaneous person. They're super duper funny. They feel happy when they see their partner smile. Okay, I'm picking up an energy where your boyfriend, girlfriend really likes hugs. Okay, this is a person who likes to be hugged, and they like to hug people. Okay, so this is a person who likes to, you know, hold you for a long time. They like long hugs, they like tight hugs, they like to, I feel like this is a person who likes to be in physical touch when they are outside. So they probably like to hold hands, they like to, you know, hug in public. They would be the type of person to give you their pullover or their coat when you feel cold. They would ask you, hey, do you feel cold? Should I warm you up? Kind of like, I'm also hearing that this person is kind of like a heater, because if we look at those two cards, it looks like those two people, it looks very similar here. They're both hugging each other. Okay, so again, this person really likes long hugs. They like to hug you in public. I'm picking up an energy where this person might also really like, how do you say that? They like to walk in, they sometimes like to have, this is like a boyfriend, girlfriend that maybe also sometimes even likes to wear the same shoes, you know, or the same, I don't know, chain, the same sunglasses. I don't know, there's something going on with, how do you say that, like a partner outfit. So this would also be the type of person that doesn't mind to wear like, you know, something similar, or to match, you know, like your t-shirt is matching their baseball cap or something along those lines. This could be a person who is into fashion. Okay, but This is definitely a person who is really gonna make your life very light-hearted, very funny. They're definitely a jokester. They are a comedian, okay? The way that they show you love is by making you smile or making a fool out of themselves. With the Page of Wands here, I'm picking up an energy that they're also somebody who really likes to seduce their partner, okay? So when they are in a relationship again, they have a lot of fun. I feel like they're really good at seducing, or they really like to seduce their partner. So this would also be the type of person they wanna, how can I explain that energy? They are the type of boyfriend, girlfriend that really gets like pretty for you, that gets fancy for you, that is gonna look really, really good on like a really nice date or something along those lines. They like to look good for you, or they like to kind of like seduce you, or think about how can they seduce you next, how can they make you happy in bed next, or what can they do in order to make you horny next. Okay, this is definitely a person who has a lot of fun seeing their partner aroused, seeing their partner hot and wild for them. This is definitely a person who has a lot of fun again seducing their partner. So this is definitely a very sexual person. They love to show how much they love their partner through sex, through physical touch. I feel like this is definitely a person who likes physical touch, okay? I'm also seeing a lot of like yellow here, which is the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, this is also a person, this is a boyfriend or a girlfriend that really likes to show off their partner, not because they want to show other people, oh, look at my boyfriend, look at my girlfriend. It's more so this energy of like, they're gonna feel that you're so amazing and people should know about how amazing you are. So this is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that likes to talk to you to other people, that likes to talk about you to other people, or they really enjoy, you know, talking about you. And it's not, I wanted to say they like to brag about you, but it's not about that. They're just like very fascinated by your character and very fascinated maybe about your hobbies and what you do for a living, or just about your life story, that they really kind of like, they talk you up in conversations with other people. Or this is definitely a person who feels super duper proud of you, okay? So your boyfriend or your girlfriend is definitely somebody who cannot shut up about you, unless they feel like they have to, but they really like to talk about you, or they really like to show you off. But again, it's kind of like they feel like you are a freaking amazing person. And I'm also hearing everybody should see your body. Of course, not everybody should see your body, but it's kind of like everybody should see how amazing you are, or everybody should know about all the good things that you do, and everybody should know something about like where this person feels like you deserve recognition or something along those lines. We also have the card here, basket, recognition, reward for merit, you see. So this is definitely a person who I'm picking up. This is like a very cheerful person. So this is definitely a person who's gonna tell you how amazing you are, or like is gonna be very like, they're gonna be happy for you. Like when you accomplish certain things, you can genuinely see this person is like excited for you. This is the type of person that gets more nervous than you. For example, you know, when you this is so funny, I don't know why I'm being brought to that. Well, I kind of know because we have the sun here. This is like the type of energy that I pick up here is like, for example, let's say you get pregnant, they're gonna be like, it's your body, you get pregnant in case you are a woman, right? But they would be even more nervous than you. It's kind of like, I'm being brought, this is like the type of man or woman that would also get like pregnancy symptoms because they're so connected to their partner. Or this is like the type of person that gets like super duper nervous for you. It's actually your job interview, but they're freaking nervous. This is like a person, I feel like your bodies are gonna be connected, where when you have a headache, they get a headache. When you there's something weird going on where your bodies are connected. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like that what is happening in your life is affecting them, meaning that when they know that you go to like you have a big event or a big interview or something along those lines, they get nervous for you or something. I'm picking up an energy where they feel what you feel, or you feel what they feel. This is a very strong connection where you get bodily symptoms from each other. For example, I feel this energy where this is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that can read your mind, or that knows when something is wrong with you, or that can like, This is very weird. Give me a moment here. This is wow. Okay, this is a relationship where they know, wow. Okay, listen. Pie number one, your boyfriend, girlfriend is going to be very, very, very intuitive. Okay, because Spirit is now showing me this is a type of boyfriend, girlfriend, and future spouse who would call you in the, like, let's say, for example, you had a bad day and you were at the brink of crying. In the exact moment when the first tear is dropping down your cheeks, they call you and they didn't know about anything. Or in the moment where you feel unsafe, in the exact moment they call you. Or something about like when you have stomach pain and they didn't know about it, exactly on that day they bought chamomile tea. There's something going on where you and your spouse, you and your partner, you're going to be extremely in sync to the point where it is crazy, to the point where it almost feels like as if they, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm also hearing this is, your future spouse is also like a very, wow, okay, I'm gonna say it. So your spirit guides are saying that your future spouse is gonna act as a protection to you, as a protector to you. So I'm picking up an energy, for example, okay, I'm gonna give 2 examples. Let's say, for example, this man, this woman is going to be extremely spiritual, okay? Let's say, for example, they practice witchcraft, or they are very familiar with, you know, like healing crystals and stuff like that. This would be a lady that would give you a ring, would give you a chain, would give you something, or they would practice certain rituals to protect you because they maybe can sense that something is around you. Just an example, okay? This can even be a guy. They might even be into shamanic practices and they can sense, oh, you know, like I feel like you absorbed a lot of negative energy from work, you know, let us do something. Or they're gonna, you know, sage the room, or kind of like they're even gonna make you aware, I think you absorbed a lot of negative energy or something along those lines. And that there's, yeah, that's what it is, because I'm picking up a lot of water, okay? I'm picking up a lot of water. So they're gonna act as like a cleanser. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like your partner's gonna act as a cleanser where they bring you back to reality when you absorb negative energy. Now, hear me out. So it could be in a spiritual sense where they will say, I feel like there's negative energy around you. Let's cleanse, let's smudge, let's say a protection mantra, let's do a protection spell and stuff like that. Wear this bracelet, wear this ring, wear this chain. Now, on the flip side, this could also even be an energy where if you talk to somebody and they somehow make you feel insecure about something, very subconsciously, I'm picking up that your spouse acts as like they cleanse you from that energy. So I feel like your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend has like a very, very pure energy, or they somehow, let's say, for example, you are with your boyfriend, girlfriend outside, and there is a person who wants to throw shade at you or who wants to be unfriendly to you. I'm being brought to kind of like a small girl and a big guy. This is just an example. I'm just describing the energy. A small girl and a big guy. And because you are, let's say you are like a small girl, or like in height, I mean, you know, a short girl in height, and you are with a tall guy. Because of this tall guy next to you, meaning your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, certain people treat you with more respect, or certain people don't throw shade at you, or they think twice about saying something negative to you or throwing shade at you. So your spouse or your partner acts as like they repel negative or banish negative energy around you, because they might have like a very intimidating aura or nature, or even their stare. Because I'm being brought to the movie Lucy, where there was, yeah, I'm being brought to the movie Lucy, and there was a dog, and this dog wanted to bark at her at the airport, and in order to get rid of the dog barking at her, she was just looking at the dog, and the dog was intimidated and went away. This is what it feels like to me. So it doesn't matter if she's a lady, if you're looking for a woman or a man, they somehow banish or repel. It's kind of like they push negative energy away, because I feel like there's something intimidating about them that it's so weird. But I feel like this energy, because of this person, people would treat you with more respect, or people would think twice about throwing shade at you, or people would think twice about even like, yeah, just being mean to you or something along those lines. It doesn't matter if she's male or female. If she is female, her energy is the same way, but it might be more spiritual rather than their physique, or there's something going on where this lady, wow, listen, okay, I'm gonna say it. This is a very strong energy here. So I'm hearing that when you come together with your spouse, with this boyfriend, girlfriend that is going to be your future spouse, it almost feels like because you guys come together, you will have double the energy of spirit guides around you. So they have protective spirit guides around them. You have spirit guides around you that protect you, and because of that, the energy of protection around you is stronger. Because there could be an energy where there will be people that will be working against your relationship. They could be jealous. Look at that. Because we have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Wands here. Because there could be an energy. I'm picking up two energies. One, I'm picking up an energy with the forces working against you. There could definitely people. There could be people. You know how people get triggered by people that have too much fun? You know, like when you go to when you go to a restaurant and you are with a person and you laugh so much, and so, yeah, where you laugh so much that you kind of like trigger people that hate their life. So I'm being brought to people like that get triggered by very happy people. So I feel like your relationship is gonna be very, very happy, or you're gonna laugh a lot, or it's all, I'm hearing like it's gonna be kind of like lovey-dovey, or kind of like there's gonna be a lot of happiness and laughter and smiles and stuff like that. And there could possibly be certain people that get triggered by all that happiness. It's kind of like, I'm hearing, who loves the sun? Okay, and not everybody likes the sun. And in the song that I'm just channeling, he says, who loves the sun? Not everyone. You know, like, even though the sun is providing so much good energy and food, and, you know, helps us to live upon planet Earth, not everybody likes the sun. Some people don't like the sun. Some people don't like the warmth. Some people just don't like the sun. Or some people are, you know, I'm also hearing even Jesus was not liked by everybody. This is what I'm basically trying to say. So there could be an energy where your spouse is going to be very protective over you. So this could be spiritually speaking, or it could just be their energy that is very intimidating. Let's say, for example, your lady is going to be very witchy. Okay, she's into spirituality, she's into witchcraft, she's into shamanic energy. She can smell bad vibes a mile away, and when she sees, let's say for example, you are a guy, but again, it doesn't matter. You are a guy and you're looking for a girl, or you are a girl looking for a girl. She will see that somebody is throwing shade at you, or somebody wants to trick you. Let's say, for example, you want to sign a contract for something, and your spouse is going to be very intuitive, and they're going to look at the person, and this person is talking to you, and they can sense that this person wants to kind of like trick you, or is not speaking facts, or they might be, you know, like withholding information. Your spouse, your partner would be like, excuse me, I have another question. So it's kind of like where your spouse is going to be there to back you up, or they somehow can smell negative energy or bad vibes or tricky people or tricksters from a mile away. So this is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that is very protective. May that be spiritually speaking, may that be no bad vibes are allowed here. I want my partner to feel good. Don't throw shade at my partner and stuff like that. And they could be very sensitive when it comes to that energy. Like they could have gone through a lot of situations where they were, you know, like it could just be that this person knows what negative energy can do. So they're very aware of, you know, making sure that their partner is not exposed to any negative energy and stuff like that. So they get kind of like intimidating, or this energy gets very intimidating towards people that actually want to throw shade at you. Okay. So I'm picking up an energy where your spouse is like very protective over you. Now, another thing that I'm picking up here for you guys with your future spouse is definitely, they're definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that is gonna make a big thing out of celebrations. Okay, so this is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that maybe makes a big fuss out of your birthday. Again, with the magician is very extra. The magician does a lot. Okay, the magician would throw a surprise party. The magician would buy a cake, or like a, you know, buy a cake for you, decorate a cake for you, bake a cake for you. The magician would you know, surprise you with like a big, you know, definitely like a big how do you say that, a big gift. So this is a person who makes a big fuss out of Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day. These are the days where they really want to treat you well, and they really want to kind of like do something big for you. Again, the magician, they're just a very extra person in general. Does that make sense? So they like to wear outfits that are maybe a little bit flashy on certain days, but they also like to maybe buy things that are a little bit flashy. It's kind of like this person really likes to do something extra, or they like to walk the extra mile. So I'm also hearing this is a person who in general likes to walk the extra mile. Okay, so they could, you know how some people, they always do something extra at work? This is like a person who always does something extra on Valentine's Day, on a birthday. They do something extra when they confess their love to you. There's something about your future spouse as a boyfriend or a girlfriend is extra. They like to do extra things that, you know, like maybe are over the top for some people, in some people's eyes, and in other people's eyes it just shows how much this person actually loves you. Okay, or kind of like, I'm picking up an energy where your spouse is definitely somebody that they spoil their partner. Okay, with the basket, recognition, reward for merit, this is definitely a person who again, their love language could also be gift giving. Okay, this is definitely a person who likes to buy you gifts. They might even be a little bit over the top, you know, like when you say, I just want a small gift for Christmas, instead of just getting you one gift, they're going to give you 3 gifts. Instead of just concert tickets, there's also going to be like, I don't know, like a weekend trip or something. They're always doing something extra, something that I'm picking up here. Okay, we also have successful outcome to your problems. With the key, I'm picking up an energy. This is a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or like your future spouse that likes to live with their partner. So there could be an energy. I think I talked about that in different readings. If I did and it rings a bell for you, this is definitely your pal. But this is the type of person, look at that, the key and the door. This is a person who likes to move in with their partner, or they're going to have a strong desire to move in with you, maybe even quite fast. Okay, because I feel like this person, I'm also hearing crazy in love. Your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, which is also going to be your spouse, this is definitely a person who I'm hearing crazy in love. So do you say crazy in love or drunk in love? I'm hearing this is definitely a person who's crazy in love. When they fall in love, they give their last t-shirt, they give their keys, they give their everything. And I think there's an energy where, I think I talked about that before, but I feel like your spouse has been taken advantage of back in the days, but they learned their lesson. But I think it's kind of like this energy where they gave their everything to somebody and somebody took them for granted. But since you are such a grateful and appreciative person, it's kind of like the giving and receiving is going to be in harmony between the two of you, because you have a grateful heart, a pure grateful heart, which means, you know, that's where the universe is saying, okay, now you can be this extra, you can be this gift-giving person that you are. Okay, now again with the keys, this could be an energy where this person wants to move in with you quite fast, or this is definitely a person, even if you guys don't move in with each other, they're going to give you their keys to their garage, they're going to give you their keys to their garden in case they have a garden, they are going to give you their keys to their apartment, you can come whenever you want, or they could even trust you. For example, like this is also a person that would trust you with their office keys, like, hey babe, can you get something from my office, you are my keys, you know. Now another thing with the successful outcome to your problems is definitely somebody who likes to solve your problems, okay? So they don't want you to worry about certain things. In case they can solve your problems, they will. For example, you know, they would make calls for you. They would try to figure out the paperwork. You know, like when you don't understand something, they're gonna be like, don't worry about it, I'm gonna look through it. Like, don't get a headache because of that, I'm gonna look at it, okay? This is somebody who doesn't like to leave you alone by yourself. You know what I'm picking up here? I'm gonna be very honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I feel like an energy where your partner, your boyfriend or your girlfriend is really, they really spoil their partner. And if somebody doesn't have a pure heart, they're going to become a spoiled brat. I'm going to be very honest with you. I feel like your spouse has been in relationships before where the person has become a spoiled brat because they didn't know, I'm hearing they didn't know how to return the favor, or they really took everything that your spouse did for granted. And again, if somebody doesn't, you know, appreciate your spouse, or doesn't know how to appreciate or see your, because I'm picking up an energy here where your future spouse, your partner is really going to be a blessing. This is an energy where they like to bless other people. Your spouse likes to bless other people. Your spouse likes to be the hero. Your spouse likes to be the person that saved the day, okay? And again, I feel like they were in relationships where their partner became a spoiled brat and mistreated them. Another thing that I also want to tell you guys, I'm gonna be very honest, but I'm picking up an energy with the card You Are Not Alone. I'm picking up where when you are in a relationship with your future spouse, you will have to tell them that okay, so Spirit is telling me that your spouse, something that you will have to tell your spouse is that certain things you can do by yourself. Now, this is not an energy where somebody wants to take control over you or take control over your life. This is just a person who they sometimes give too much. They sometimes do too much, but not in a way where they suffocate the other person. It's more so this energy of you can become, I'm trying to find the right words because it's not that easy, but it's kind of like this energy where pie number one, it's really hard for me to find the right words, but I'm picking up an energy where in the beginning, when you are with your true love and your future spouse and your, you know, boyfriend, I think you will have to tell them that you can do certain things on your own, like by yourself, because this might be a person who really likes to do everything for their partner. And there could be an energy, I think in the beginning you're gonna enjoy it, but at some point you're gonna feel like you wanna do things on your own, or you wanna feel like independence, okay? So again, this is not a type of person that tells you to stay at home and they're gonna go work and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that at all, okay? But I'm picking up an energy where your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend likes to see their partner relax. They like to see their partner, you know, like treated very, very well, okay? Meaning that they like to take on the role of the person that takes care of everything, or the person that, you know, massages your feet, or the person that, you know, this is the energy where you wanna buy something with your hard-earned money, just an example, and they would say, no, it's okay, I'm gonna buy it for you. But it's not about them buying something for you. It's about that you feel like an independent woman, that you worked hard, like you worked very hard to accomplish, to buy this something. So it's not that you don't like them treating you well, but there's an energy of like, I know that you will always be there for me, but I want to, this is an energy where you want to feel like you are strong. You want to feel like I accomplished this on my own, or I've done this on my own, or I feel in power, okay? And I feel like that's an energy that might come up in your relationship where, again, they don't mean no harm with that at all, okay? It's just an energy where I think they've always been the person that had to handle everything at home with their siblings. They're just so used to solving other people's problems. They're used to being a provider. They're used to taking care of everything. They're used to lead people. They're used to just take on the role of, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I feel like it's gonna be very, very weird for them to be with you because you have an energy to you that is extremely independent. And again, this is also the reason why the universe is gonna bring your spouse to you. Do you know why? The reason is your future spouse, what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend they're gonna be. Again, they're gonna be somebody that sometimes does a little bit too much, or they're a little bit too extra, but not in a sense where you don't like it. You're really gonna enjoy it. But this is the beautiful thing about you. This is the beautiful thing about you, your soul, your soul and your spirit. Because spirit is telling me other people would completely exploit your future spouse. They would sit back and relax, get their feet massaged, and would let your spouse, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, go out there and work, and they would just sit back and relax and become like a lazy, spoiled brat. You, on the other hand, I feel like you're really gonna enjoy, you know, how much she or he is gonna do for you. They're gonna cook for you, they're gonna clean, just an example, or they're gonna buy everything, they're gonna take care of everything, and you're gonna be like, babe, I love you, okay, but I also want to contribute something to the relationship. I also want to do something for you, you know. And it could even be where your boyfriend or your girlfriend, they have to learn to receive. They are a giver. So you're going to be the one that is going to crack the nut and going to help them to finally receive in a relationship, okay? Who's going to help them to know, today you sit down, today I'm going to massage your feet. Does that make sense? But that's where your heart, your pure heart comes in. Because other people would completely exploit and take advantage of your spouse, of your boyfriend and your girlfriend, okay? It's something that I'm picking up here very, 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 very strongly. Yeah, this is what it is. Because we have disappointment in a lover or a friend. Do you guys know what I'm seeing here? I don't know why Spirit wants to bring it up, but I feel like they maybe want you to know certain scars. Not necessarily scars, but they want you to know certain things about your future spouse's past. So, your future spouse in the past, do you know what I'm actually seeing here? I'm seeing here they sent a bouquet of flowers to somebody and the other person just threw the flowers in the trash. This is literally what I'm seeing here. Or like somebody who baked a cake for somebody and the person didn't eat the cake, they threw the cake away. Or somebody like they wrote a poem for somebody and this person just, you know, they were laughing about it. I don't know what this is about. There's something going on where they went through an energy where their partner did something that was like very like a spoiled freaking brat, okay? I'm picking up an energy here. Your boyfriend, girlfriend, and your spouse is also going to be somebody that is going to admire your beauty a lot. This is a type of man or woman that would look at you and just admire, like, just, you know, your whole outfit. This is like, you know how sometimes men or women, they don't notice when you go to the hairdresser and stuff like that? This would be a man or a woman that notices, like, changes that you made with your appearance. They would notice that you lost weight. They would notice that you gained a little bit of weight. They would be like, oh, I love that little tummy that you have here, or oh, I love that you know, how the jeans, how your butt looks in those jeans. It's kind of like, this is definitely, you see, this is a person who doesn't take their partner for granted. They really, really appreciate. This is somebody who's going to appreciate your beauty, okay? Even if you don't see yourself as a beautiful person, they're going to be like, oh, I love those lips. So they're going to look at your lips all the time. Or they love your eyes. They're going to stare at your eyes. They maybe feel like, oh, you have such a soft skin. So they're going to appreciate, you know, touching your soft skin. Or they love how round your butt is. They love how big your butt is. They love, you know, like, you know, grabbing a little bit of, you know... you know, like your curves. You know, this is somebody who's really gonna appreciate your beauty and everything that comes with you. So this is a person who really appreciates their partner's body or their partner's beauty, or when you get dressed up and you look fancy. This is somebody who really appreciates looking at you. They are gonna appreciate like how nice you smell and stuff like that. Again, this is somebody who they don't overlook your beauty, okay? I'm hearing a blind man can see how beautiful you are. Which song is that? This is a song. I don't know which song it is. Now with the maybe we're both crazy, I talked about poetic, okay? Or I talked about poems, but it says it's you because no one else makes sense, and it says poetry. So this could also be a man or a woman that when they are in their feelings, they get very poetic, or they start to be, I'm hearing poetic justice. Is Poetic Justice a movie? I think Poetic Justice is a movie, yeah. Because I'm being brought to kind of like, this would also be the type of person that gets like very poetic. And I talked about it, right? How they might even, you might not even notice it, but they talk very poetic about to other people about you. Like they would say, pie number one is my sunshine, or pie number one is my rock, or pie number one is, you know, like a beautiful rose, you know, or pie number one is like her smile, you know, brights up the sky. You know, there's something a little bit like corny and poetic in this person, that they sometimes are a little bit poetic. With the maybe we're both crazy, I feel like this is definitely a person who is like crazy in love. They might even do certain things that are very unlogical, and I pick up this energy where they might do certain things where you're like, what the fuck are you doing there? And I'm hearing them saying, sorry, my bad. But they might, I'm picking up an energy where they might do certain things that are very unlogical. I don't know what this means. But they might do certain things that are very unlogical. So this is definitely a person that is driven by passion, that is driven by feelings, and that is driven by, I want to provide for you, or I want to make you feel comfortable. I want to make your life comfortable. I feel like they sometimes lack logic. Now, hear me out. What I mean by that is, you know, when you're head over heels in love and you say, when you are head over heels in love and logic completely left the building, so they might do certain things where it's unlogical. What is this unlogical energy about? I don't understand that. What is that unlogical energy about here? Okay. This is what it is with the unlogical. So the unlogical energy that I pick up here is that they're gonna be so crazy in love with you that they might want to jump ahead, or they might want to be very fast. Meaning that maybe they want to commit very fast, or they want to move in very fast, which I talked about, or they want to have children very fast, or they want to introduce you to their family very fast. And it might be like unlogical to you. I'm also hearing it's not even unlogical to you. It might be unlogical to the people around them. Like, why are you so fast with everything? And I'm hearing your spouse say they are sure that you are the one for them. And it's almost this energy where they're so sure of you that they don't mind looking crazy to other people, moving fast with you. Does that make sense? So this unlogical energy could even be that other people will say you're unlogical, or what you do is unlogical. Because I'm literally seeing like a car here, and if I'm not mistaken, this is a car to move. I'm not like literally. This is like, you know, those big trucks that like movers. I think I'm seeing movers here. And we also have like a you know, like how do you say that, motorbike here. And this also reminds me of rebellion. Okay, so there could be an energy where this is gonna be, they might be a little bit impulsive sometimes, or they might do certain things that are like very impulsive, very spontaneous. This might even be like crazy ideas, you know, like, let's go on vacation for 2 weeks, and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna do that? I cannot go on vacation for 2 weeks. Does that make sense? Or, you know, like, I want to introduce you to my family, and you're gonna be like, can we wait? I feel shy, or something like that. Okay, let me see what else is going on here. What else is going on here? What kind of boyfriend, girlfriend is pile number one's future spouse? 9 of Swords. Okay. This is a person that wants to wake up next to you. I'm not gonna lie. So I think there's something going on with moving. It's gonna be very significant. Something is going on with moving here. Okay, this is a person that likes to be around their partner 24/7. Okay, listen to me. This is not, I'm not picking up, because look at that. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So your spouse, they're fine. They're fine on their own. They are stable. They're financially stable. They know who they are. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about like a lost little soul, which nothing wrong with that, but they're not a lost little soul that needs a partner in order to function. They don't. But they're going to be so incredibly in love with you that they want to wake up with you every morning. This could be somebody who likes to call you in the morning, or they like to talk to you in the evening. They like to begin and end their day with you, okay? There's something going on with the first thing in the morning that they want to hear is your voice. They want to see your face. They might be FaceTiming you in the morning. They might be FaceTiming you in the evening, because I feel like this is an energy that is going to continue until you guys move in together, because again, this is a person, they're going to be so mesmerized by you that they just want to wake up with you every morning, okay? Because again, this is going to be somebody they're so sure that you are the one for them. Okay, this is like, and I talked about it, how they are intuitive. Only an intuitive person knows when the one stands in front of them, okay? Definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that believes in the one, that believes in true love. Again, this person can sometimes be very romantic here. This is definitely like a romantic, but for me, this feels like romantic funny. You know how there's like a romantic serious, there's a romantic nasty, there's a romantic, there's a romantic crazy, right? There's a romantic obsessed, but I feel like this is like romantic funny. If I could describe that energy, I would describe it as romantic funny, or something about, I'm also picking up there's like a witchy energy in the air with the Magician. Okay, so let me see, why is the Magician here? Can you give me one more card for the Magician, the World card? Listen, I'm telling you, this is a person that does everything for their partner, and I feel like kind of have to stop them from doing everything for you, because they would, you know, if they could, they would do everything for you, okay? The World card and the Magician here, this is a type of boyfriend or girlfriend that is going to move mountains for you. They're going to move for you. They're gonna, you know, like if it's a long distance relationship, they're going to move to you. You're going to move to them. The World card is an energy where they want to give you everything. I don't know how to explain it, but this is like a person, they want to give you everything that you need. Okay, this is a person who's highly aware of your needs, or highly aware of, like, even if you don't ask them for something, they're still going to do it because they're so freaking crazy in love with you. Okay, something that I'm picking up here. This is also a person that likes to, maybe they like to have sex in public places, or they like to be flirtatious and touch each other and be physical in like public places. So they don't mind kissing, touching, you know, like grabbing and stuff like that in public. Okay, number one, let's get one more card, and then I'm going to go to the extended, and I think I'm going to look at why are they so sure that you are the one for them. Okay, so we're maybe going to look at why they fall in love with you, or why they are so sure, excuse me, that you are the one for them. Okay, again, of course it's their intuition, but maybe we can dive a little bit deeper into it. And again, I might get a few more cards here to see what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend they're gonna be, and we're gonna look at why they know that you are the one for them. Like, why do they fall in love with you like crazy, to the point where they want to move and shit like that. Okay, one more card. Why? What kind of boyfriend, girlfriend is pie number one's future spouse going to be? One more card here. Okay. This is definitely somebody who wants to have children, okay? When they are in love, they want to procreate, basically. Like, because of you, they're gonna have this urge to become a mom or a dad. It's kind of like, do you know what it feels like to me? It feels like they love you so much that they want to, like, how can I explain that energy? It's kind of like, you know, a child is, this is fucking bonkers, but I'm hearing it's like a child is an expansion, right, of your love for somebody. And I'm here, wow, I've never heard this in my life. Okay, listen, So your spouse, again, they're going to be head over heels. This is like a person who goes a little cuckoo cray cray when they are in love, okay? And when they fall in love with the wrong person, this person can exploit them. I'm going to be very honest. But since you have a pure soul, that's why the universe chose you for this person, okay? But I'm hearing it's kind of like when you love somebody, right? And you have sex with them. It's kind of like you have such... Your feelings are so strong in your body and your spirit that you want to become one with this person, right? You want to become one with their body. And then when you have a child, it's kind of like it shows how much love is between two people, because those two people, they created a child, and this child was, you know, born out of love or created through love, like as if they love you so much that they want to be so connected to you that their blood and your blood is one in a child. I don't know what's going on here, okay? This is very intense. It's beautiful, but it's like super duper intense here, okay? So there's also something going on with like this person wants to have children, or they feel like children are going to make your relationship even more beautiful, okay? So we have here horse, short journey, and we have September. Okay, so September could be significant. This person's birthday could be in September. Your birthday could be in September. For some of you guys, I'm also hearing you know what the September card means, okay? So something is significant when it comes to like September, okay? So maybe your spirit guides will send you a sign in the next couple of days that is connected to September or the number 9, because September is the number 9, okay? Or for others of you, it's your birthday is in September, their birthday is in September, okay? Or maybe you get proposed to in September by this person, or something is going on with the month September here. And then we have short journey, okay? So this is definitely a man or a woman that likes to surprise their partner with vacation, okay? So this is definitely a person that surprises their partner with vacations, with road trips. This is a person who likes to go on road trips, on vacation, on weekend trips with their partner. They want to share their passion for traveling with their partner. This is something that they've always wanted, to travel around the world with their partner, okay? Okay, my beautiful pile number 1, I am going to extend this reading again. We're going to look at why they fall in love with you like so fast, or like what is it about you, and if there's anything else that your spirit guides want you to know about what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend they're going to be, okay? If you're interested in that, the link is down in the description box. If not, I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely, lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. Welcome to your reading, guys. So you chose this beautiful image here, and we're gonna look at what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend your future spouse is going to be, okay? So I'm gonna channel the energy, and then we're gonna look at the cards together. Now, one thing that I want to tell you guys from the beginning before I forget it, your card or your picture is the only card or picture that has like a picture on the back, which is, you know, like a city or a town. So we're going to look at what exactly this is about, okay? But anyway, let me cleanse the energy, and then we're going to look at what kind of boyfriend or girlfriend your future spouse is going to be. I'm going to extend this reading on Patreon. I don't know where I'm going to go with the extended. I think I'm going to do it like very individually. Whatever comes up here and is significant in your reading, I'm going to continue to talk about it in the extended, okay? So give me a moment here, guys. One thing that I want to tell you guys, your reading is going to be special. I already know that, because when I was shuffling your cards, I'm not saying that the other readings are not special, but there's something weird and supernatural and mystical going on in your reading, okay? Because when I was shuffling your cards, there was a spirit around your pile. So the spirit showed me pile number 2. They want to talk about pile number 2. And then I was shuffling your cards, and then the card deep connection with in-laws came through. And when I was reading this card, this for me felt like there was a grandmother or a grandfather that is already departed, either from your side or from the side of your future spouse or from both of your sides, okay? This is something about where their ancestors are watching over them and your ancestors are watching over you. And I am picking up a strong energy where your future spouse, which is going to be, you know, like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, but there's something going on with your future spouse is going to have an extremely good connection to your mother or your father, okay? So your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend is gonna, like your parents are gonna love this person, okay? There's something going on with, okay, let me say it like that. So I'm picking up a spirit here. I feel like it's the spirit of your future spouse, like somehow from their family tree. So I'm being brought to a departed mother, a departed father, on the other side, a departed grandmother, grandfather. And if you tell me that you pray and you prayed for your future spouse and you sometimes pray to the universe, or maybe you have even tried to connect to your spouse and send them good energy and send them healing energy, I'm seeing that their spirit guides, they have seen the prayers that you sent to your future spouse and the prayers that you said, yes, the spirit guide is here. And the prayers that you send in the direction of your future spouse, they're healing your future spouse right now, or they're helping your future spouse. So there's something very ethereal, spirit guide, departed loved ones, mediumship, all that stuff is going on here. So I'm picking up an energy where it almost feels like, I'm going to be very honest, but it feels like from your future spouse, they have a departed loved one in heaven, or somebody from their ancestors that chose you to be their future husband or their future wife. Okay, now the reason for that is I'm hearing that you somehow you proved to these spirits that you would take care of this person, of your spouse. There's something weird and odd going on. If you tell me that you are a medium, not for everybody, but if you tell me you are a medium and it's easy for you to talk to departed loved ones, if you tell me you already prayed for your future spouse, if you tell me you sent positive energy towards your future spouse, you prayed for them, if you tell me that you talked to your departed loved one in heaven, this is definitely your pal. If you tell me I have a grandma, a grandpa, an auntie, a mom, a dad departed that I talk to or pray to, they're definitely present here in the reading, and they want to say that this union has been decided on both family trees. Like your ancestors are bringing you guys together. This feels like very ethereal. It feels like very, 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 very strong here. So there could be an energy where the departed loved one or the spirit guide from your future spouse, they're saying they're gonna help you. They're gonna help you guys to meet or to come into union. So they don't want you to worry about when, where, how, where, whatsoever. There's gonna be signs that their spirit guides are gonna send to you so that you are at the right place at the right time where they are. I don't know how to explain it. It's very, very weird and ethereal, okay? For others of you, I'm picking up a strong connection where your mother or your father is gonna love your partner, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you are going to love your partner's mother or father. There's something about like where you have a deep connection with their in-laws, or they have a deep connection with your in-laws, okay? This is like where your mother or your father is blessing the relationship, or where their mother or their father is blessing the relationship, or even a departed loved one in heaven is blessing this relationship, okay? There's something going on where your family and their family was supposed to come together. I do not know why. It feels very much like a generational pattern being broken, or something about like there's a reason behind your families coming together, or there's something about where two families come together and there's some type of harmony, because you know sometimes two families come together and there is no harmony. or there's some weird energy or tension between in-laws. I feel like this is something that you don't have to worry about. At least one parent, there's something about like there's gonna be one parent, like maybe on your side or on their side, that is gonna bless this relationship or is gonna give their blessings to this relationship, or that is gonna, you know, I'm even picking up an energy where a mother or a father, they're blessing the relationship, and because they're blessing the relationship, they're protecting the relationship from outside influences. It sounds very bonkers and crazy, I know, but there's something going on here with like spirit guides. This is very much like, I don't know, this is like an energy where your mother is gonna gush about your boyfriend. They're gonna be like, oh, this is such a lovely man, I'm so happy that you found him, such a lovely woman, I'm so happy that you found her, you know. Something about where there's like a deep connection again between in-laws from both sides, from one side, from the other side. I think I want to go a little bit deeper into the in-law situation here before we look at the other cards. Okay. If there also is, I'm also going to be very honest here, guys, you already know me, but I'm hearing if there is a pattern in your family or in their family, because I'm hearing there's like a pattern where a child is choosing a partner and somehow it brings tension to the family because the partner is not a good influence, or this is like not a family-oriented partner, kind of like when you are in a relationship and your partner does not care about family, they're not a family-oriented person, and so they don't come to family gatherings, or they don't really care about making sure that the family is harmonious. So they don't bring, for example, gifts to your mother, they don't say greet your mother, or they don't ask about how's your mother doing, how's your father doing. That it creates a lot of tension. It's very unnecessary, and I'm hearing this is like a pattern that is being broken either on your side or on your future spouse's side, and it's like somebody's wish. So somebody's wish here, it's like the wish of a parent, the wish of a departed loved one, that there's harmony in the family. There's something going on with when you and your spouse come together, it somehow creates a harmonious family. Or if it's not that, if you tell me I don't have a good connection to my family, you might have a good connection to your future spouse's family, or the other way around. Or there's an energy where you as a couple, you're going to break the generational pattern of broken families. Your family is going to be the first family where there's so much harmony, where the children are, you know, like where family and Christmas is going to be celebrated, the whole family is there. It's not a broken family type of situation. Like your family is going to break this pattern where now from there on your family becomes like a strong family, because there's a strong bond where maybe the sense of community and family was weakened because of choosing wrong partners, or choosing partners that are not family oriented. There's something going on where you as a couple, you break a generational pattern of weak families or a weak family dynamic. Your family is going to be very strong, where the children that you raise are going to be family oriented, and because you raise children, in case you want to have children that are family oriented, you strengthen the force of harmonious families upon planet Earth. I know I went there. This is like very ethereal, I'm letting you know, but it's kind of like your union is significant because the children that you will raise, they're going to be such a positive influence to future generations. So there's something going on that is very intense here. Okay, I went there. Because it's funny, because the card here that came out for you guys is mystery. Look at that energy here, and it talks about psychic abilities, it talks about the unknown, ESP, the cosmos, universal truth. I think it also talks about like galaxies and star seeds and stuff like that. The unimaginable, you see other worlds, ghosts. It talks about ghosts. Okay, this is what I'm picking up here. There's definitely a spirit around you. I feel like that your spirit guide is around your future spouse, and your future spouse's spirit guide is around you. And it's like they're exchanging energy, or they're giving you information about your future spouse, and your future spouse is getting information about you from somebody from your family tree. There's a strong connection between families here. Okay, so something that I'm picking up. Let's see, what is the deep connection with the in-laws about? Look at that. What is the deep connection with the in-laws about? This is about breaking a pattern. Yeah, most definitely. This is about breaking a pattern where somebody introduces a toxic partner to the family and the family gets weakened. Does that make sense? It's like a toxic partner that enters the family and it somehow breaks apart the dynamic of the family, or it breaks apart like the strength of the family bond, of the community. Yeah, and we also have communication, because we also have like a bee, because bees, every time I think of a beehive or like a bee community, bees are like, they work together, right? They accomplish big things because they work together. So I'm picking up an energy where you might even be the couple in your generation, in your ancestral pattern history, where your family is going to be so strong that maybe there's going to be the birth of a family business that is going to bring generational wealth to your family, to your future children, to your grandchildren. Like, you are definitely like a very important couple in your ancestry. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. Because there were people introduced either to your family, to their family, whatever, whoever, that were very selfish, and they somehow weakened the bond in the family. Okay. Or there is like a pattern of toxic family dynamics, or there's a pattern of raising children in a toxic home, and you're breaking that pattern. What is the deep connection with in-laws about? What is going on here? Because look at that, yeah, the lovers. Ooh, okay, because I'm picking up an energy here where somebody here from your ancestry or from their ancestry is like wishing for the harmony to be restored in your lineage, in your bloodline. I know it sounds very bonkers, but this is what Spirit is telling me here. Okay, they wanted you to know that before we go into who your future spouse is. So I feel like your future spouse is somebody who's like very polite. Like, I feel like they charm elderly people, but not in a bad way. This is like a very polite, kind woman, polite, kind man that usually has like a very good impression on elderly people. Like, your family or your parents are gonna love your spouse, or your spouse's family is gonna love you. Okay, now with the card here, thank you for understanding me. The story behind all that tells me that your spouse, your partner, your future spouse is gonna be the kind of boyfriend or girlfriend that is, oh man, now I'm hearing the song Alien Girl. Okay, let me see where my phone is. You see, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to ground myself because it's very much up there. So I'm hearing that your spouse is somebody you could listen to them for hours. This is a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I'm seeing a scenario here where you don't feel good and you talk to each other on the phone and you're not talking because you don't feel good. And then your spouse is like, okay, if you don't want to talk, I'm just going to talk. And, because you want this person's company, but you don't want to talk. This is what I'm picking up here. So you don't want to talk, but you want their company. And then they're like, okay, if you don't want to talk, there's no worries, Just stay on the phone with me. I'm going to calm you down. Just listen to me. Because I'm picking up an energy where you might be the type of person you sometimes shut down, where you isolate or you don't talk to anybody. And some people don't understand it. You might be somebody who sometimes hides from, society, or you sometimes shy away from talking to people, but it's kind of like you shut down when you don't feel good. And when you don't feel good, you might be isolating yourself, or you might be like in a hiding mode where you don't talk to anybody. And this might be an energy where maybe certain people didn't understand why you do that, and they even took it like negatively, like you don't want to talk to them, but it was not about them, it was about you, that you didn't feel, there's something going on where you shut down, where you don't feel good, and it's just your coping mechanism, but other people took it personally that you don't want to talk to them. I don't know, something is going on here for somebody here, where you sometimes shut down and you don't talk, or when you don't I'm picking up like when you don't feel good, you sometimes don't talk, or you might be a person who sometimes really prefers silence, or you don't, there's nothing wrong with you, but you just don't like to talk. Like this is something that's like a character trait. You sometimes don't like to talk. And I'm picking up an energy where your spouse is on the phone and they're gonna love you with all their heart, and they don't mind you sometimes not talking, or they don't mind your awkward silence in case it's something that you actually do for some of you guys, okay? So I'm seeing you here being on the phone. You feel like shit, you don't want to talk, but you want to be on the phone with them. And so they're like, okay, babe, no worries, you don't have to talk. I'm just going to tell you about my day. And I feel like they're like a very good storyteller. So this is somebody you like to listen to them. So this is an energy where I pick up, this is a kind of boyfriend or a girlfriend. They calm you down with telling you stories. They calm you down with talking. They calm you down with just speaking. They could be somebody that, I feel like this is the kind of boyfriend or girlfriend that takes the words out of your mouth, meaning that what is hard for you to say, they say it in such a beautiful way. Or when it's hard for you to say how you feel and express how you feel in words, they have the right words. There's something going on where I'm seeing you here sitting on I'm picking up that like your spouse is a talkative person, and if you tell me you're the opposite of talkative, or you might be sometimes shy, or you might sometimes not find the right words, you're gonna feel so happy in the presence of your spouse, because they're gonna love you. You know, I'm also hearing this is like a person, although they talk a lot, they love silence. So there's something going on with being very talkative and being very silent, meaning that I feel this energy. For some of you guys, you might even meditate together, not gonna lie, but I'm picking up this is like a very talkative person. They cheer you up with talking, or you really love to listen to this person's voice. You love to listen to their stories. They might have a way of like talking about certain things that is like super duper funny, or they're super duper poetic when they talk, and you just love listen to them. It's kind of like when you really like how a person is talking, or you like their accent, or you like what they talk about, you like the topics that they talk about, you just like the way this person talks. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced it, but for me it's like some people, I just love to listen to them. They could talk about like cucumbers, and talking about cucumbers calms me down. I love the melody of this person's voice, and I'm going to listen to them talking about cucumbers for 1 hour because I like this person's voice. This is what I'm picking up here. Another thing that I'm picking up here for you guys is your spouse is going to be the kind of boyfriend, girlfriend that is going to bring a lot of clarity to you. This is a person who, how can I explain that energy? This is a person, because we have the card here, confusion, but it came out in reverse, meaning that they're the opposite. This is like the opposite of confusion. So I'm picking up an energy where this is a man or a woman. This is like a boyfriend who really listens to you. You know how when you sometimes talk to somebody and they didn't listen to you, you told them like important details, and then the next time you talk to them, they don't remember the details that you told them, and you're like, didn't you listen to me? I talked to you. I'm picking up, this is a person who really listens. This is like a person who remembers your favorite chocolate, your favorite, you know, like the favorite orange juice that you like from your brand, like the favorite brand. Like they memorize, or their memory is stored with little details about you. So there's something going on where I feel like you're gonna feel so loved and so safe around this person. I'm just closing my eyes because it helps me to channel. You're gonna feel so loved and so seen and so appreciated by that person because they're really listening to you. This is a person who really, they know you in and out because they listen. So this is a man or a woman that has a really excellent listening ear, where you feel like this person actually listened to what I was saying, and this person was also listening to what I was not saying, what I didn't bring up in the conversation. So they're gonna notice, hey, you didn't talk about this, you didn't talk about that. What's up with that? So I'm picking up an energy. This is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that really calms you down, or that is even going to help you to, in case you have problems with expressing how you feel, or that you have a problem with saying how you feel or being confident in voicing your opinion. This is a man or a woman that is gonna, it's like this energy where I'm hearing where you as a flower, you can blossom and bloom because their soil is healthy. So this is like a person, when they stand in front of you, it's easier for you to speak the truth. It's easier for your feelings to come out. It's easier for you to speak. It's easier for you to overcome your shyness, if that makes sense, okay? So there's something going on with like communication where this person is gonna, I'm also hearing they're gonna be a very healthy communicator, meaning like when you talk to them, there's no way you can, I feel like it's very hard to argue with this person because they're like very healthy in communicating. I'm being brought to the 5 ears model. I don't know if you guys know that. It's kind of like, from which angle did somebody say something? Did they say that in a way to, you know, like, was it like passive aggressive? What they said, was it just a fact? I don't know if you guys know that. I'm gonna put it somewhere here, but there's something going on with like the way a person expresses how they speak. So there's something going on with like talking very passive aggressive, or talking in a way where you're trying to indirectly tell a person what to do, or what, like a commandment. What is it called? Give me a moment, guys. 4 model communication. 4 sides model is what it's called. And yeah, that's what it is. So, okay. So one sender is, or like one way of communicating is factual information with no feelings attached to it. And then another way of communicating is self-revelation, you know, like revealing something about yourself and who you are. Then another way is talking to somebody in relationship, and somebody is talking in an appeal. And I'm picking up that this is like a very healthy communicator, meaning that also, I'm hearing also, this is the reason why this communication and marriage is gonna last, because marriage is not easy, but this is a person that they're really good at communicating to the point where with their words, they bring harmony into chaos. With their words, they're healing certain issues in your relationship. There's something going on with, the card here says, sacrificing the ego, agree to disagree. So what I'm picking up here with this card, I'm picking up an energy where this is a person who is, they went through an ego death, meaning that they don't have the need to be right. They don't really have much pride. They don't have the need to have power over somebody. They don't have the need to overpower somebody. They are very, very neutral when they talk. So there's something going on where your spouse, this is a boyfriend or a girlfriend, where arguing with them is not easy. Like poking them is even not easy, or triggering them is not easy, because they are like a very healthy listener and a very healthy communicator. I don't know how else to express it, but there's something going on where this person doesn't have an ego and they don't have pride. So this would not be the type of person that would not talk to you for 2 weeks because they're prideful. This is a person who can say, I'm sorry. They can admit to their hypocrisy. They can admit that they are a hypocrite. They can admit that they have to work on themselves. There's something going on where this person, they also know that, for example, they would come in a situation and they would say, you know, I'm still mad at you, but I want to talk about it, and let's, you know, figure out what's going on, and maybe I'm even also wrong in some way, so let's talk about it. There's something going on with, this is a man or a woman that is really good at talking, really good at expressing their feelings, really good at talking about how they feel, really good at telling you that they love you. And again, they are like a really good storyteller, because I'm being brought to the song Alien Girl. Okay, so your spouse, your boyfriend or your girlfriend could also be a little bit outlandish. They could maybe read very outlandish stuff. They could have very outlandish hobbies, or they could just have like a way of living that is very outlandish. Okay, because I'm being brought to like Alien Girl, but I want to look at the lyrics here. It's by Kendrick Lamar. Hold on. She got me going, I'm all in. 50 stories, I'm falling. Where have you been? Is it planet Mars? Far beyond the stars? Are you a Martian? You are unfamiliar, but still I feel ya. Energy sending me towards the ceiling. I'm high now. Are you up there? If you was, I would climb every other stair. I gotta stare. I mean wow, and I'm wowed. No one compares. You must have won. You must have won. Every pageant in America when you was young. So, and it's funny that this lyrics comes out because we also have the card here that talks about UFOs, ET, and stuff like that. So I'm picking up an energy where your spouse is like a really good storyteller. Like this is like a person where they experienced a lot, or you're gonna be super duper interested. I'm picking up like I'm seeing you here like looking at them like, you know, like completely freaking in love, and you can listen to them for like 2 hours. I'm also hearing you don't want them to stop talking. So I feel like you're gonna love this person's melody, or you're gonna be so mesmerized by their intelligence. You're gonna be mesmerized about how much they know, or how much they've experienced, or how much this is like somebody who is they're just a good communicator, and you just like to listen to what's going on in their mind. I feel like you're gonna feel like your spouse has a beautiful mind, and you like to know what's going on in their mind. And it's like this energy where there's no games. It's like this person doesn't hide anything, and I feel like it's gonna be such a breath of fresh air, because this is not a person where you have to crack a nut, maybe in the beginning, but once you guys are trusting each other, this is somebody who's always gonna let you know what's going on in their mind. And I feel like this person has a very beautiful mind, or they just have a beautiful voice, or they're just very intelligent, and you just like to listen to them because I'm hearing it stimulates you. If you are somebody who's interested, or who gets stimulated by intelligence, this is definitely your pal. Like they're gonna stimulate your mind. This is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that stimulates your mind with their knowledge, that stimulates, like you're gonna be sexually aroused by their intelligence is what I'm picking up here, to be honest with you guys. Now if we look at the 9, this is also a very selfless person, okay? Because the 9 of Pentacles can be an energy where somebody worries about themselves, which is not a bad thing. Being self-centered to some extent is important, right? You have to have a sense of self and take care of yourself. That's important. But as the card here is in reverse, I don't know if is it in focus? That's one of my favorite cards. As this card here is in reverse, this tells me that this person is like they're like a very selfless lover. Like they're a selfless person. So I feel like this is like a person who, you know, donates, or who does something like charity work, or who donates, or somebody who really cares to provide for other people, or like, but this is what I'm also picking up. Like they're not just gonna love you, they're also gonna love your family, or they're not just gonna care about you. They're also, maybe for example, if you have a child, they're also gonna care about your child. They're not just gonna love you, but also your culture. Does that make sense? They're not just gonna love you, but also like everything that comes with you. You know, maybe your family, your sisters, your brothers, in case it's also very important for you to have a strong family here. Now with the 9 of Pentacles, if we look at this card more closely, this is why I'm saying that your spirit guides are working together, because I'm picking up like this can either be you and this can be your future spouse, or the other way around. But both of you guys, you have a bird here. Kind of like, you know, in Harry Potter with Hedwig, like the messenger. So this is your spirit guide, this is their spirit guide here. Do you see that? I'm also hearing 2 birds of the same feather flock together. So your spouse is definitely going to be a mirror to you. You're going to be like, what in the fucking world is going on? They're just like me. I'm introverted, they're introverted. I have trust issues, they have trust issues. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm not saying like, oh, you know, like this trust issues are going to be a problem, because in healthy relationships, problems that we have heal, right? And especially because this person has such a healthy way of communicating, such a healthy way of expressing their love, okay? Now with the 9 of Pentacles, I'm also picking up an energy where you're gonna feel very much appreciated by this person. This is like a very appreciative and grateful boyfriend or girlfriend. Like they practice gratitude, they practice appreciation. They don't take anything for granted. And I feel like they're gonna look at you as a blessing, or they're gonna look at you as if you are like a blessing, or as if you are the best thing since sliced bread. I'm picking up that this person like maybe they went through something in their life where they had nothing, and when they come in contact with you, when you guys come in union, they would not take you for granted, because they know what it feels like to not be loved. This is very weird what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. Give me a moment. I feel like this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that sees right through you. I'm hearing, I see right through you. Okay, this is definitely a person who sees through you. They can read your mind. They can see what's going, like if you would say, what do you see in my eyes? Okay, if you would ask your girlfriend, boyfriend, what do you see in my eyes? And they would describe what they see in your eyes, it would be 100% accurate. This is like a person who's very good at analyzing people, and they're gonna be very good at reading your facial expressions, your emotions, how you feel, and the things that you don't say. Because again, I feel like for some of you guys, you might sometimes feel like you cannot say everything that you think, or maybe you were raised in a home or in a family where you couldn't just, you know, say whatever you think, or something about that you sometimes get shy, you know, or there could be an energy where you could get shy in front of this person. But again, I feel like they're going to somehow kind of like make you blossom and bloom in your communication. They're going to make you blossom and bloom in speaking or in expressing how you feel, or they're going to help you to become, I'm also hearing they're going to help you to become extroverted, in case, let's say for example you are an introvert and you actually want to connect with people, but it's hard for you to get out of your shell. I feel like your spouse is going to help you to they're also very like soft. Their energy is very soft. They're going to help you very gently. Like I'm also hearing they talk very gently, you know, in a way where you don't get triggered. They're not passive aggressive at all. If they're mad, they're going to say I'm mad. It's not going to be passive aggressive and under their breath. But I'm picking up, they're going to touch you very softly and very gently. It's kind of like they know where your wounds are. I'm going to be very honest with you. I feel like they know where your wounds are, and they're going to be very gentle until you heal, or until you feel ready to open up. Because I'm being brought to like, again, where they're also maybe going to help you to become extroverted again, in case you are introverted. Just an example, okay? Or maybe if you are super duper extroverted, they're going to help you to become more of an introvert and find more peace within, or find more peace in solitude, you know, like, or I'm also hearing to find more peace in silence. Maybe you are somebody, you always need like the hustle and bustle to feel comfortable. And when it is silent, you feel very, very uncomfortable. And for some of you guys, you might even have problems with like sleeping, because, you know, laying in bed is like weird because it's silent. And I feel like they're somehow going to calm, I'm hearing this person's going to calm your soul, your mind, and your spirit. This is like a calm, peaceful boyfriend, girlfriend that is going to bring peace to your mind. Now I'm hearing the song Peace of Mind by Party Next Door. Okay, let me see what that is about. I'm also hearing they're asking the right questions. Okay, if you have certain blockages in your soul, body, and spirit, they ask the questions that make you feel unstuck. Like they're cracking like certain blockages that you might have. They're asking the right questions. It's kind of like a therapist who asks the right questions for a breakthrough. This is what I'm picking up here. This person asks the right questions, and you're like, oh, the way you just asked me that question made me realize something about myself. And it's like, you know, it's like a breakthrough mentally or emotionally or physically. Okay, so I would not be surprised if this person sometimes makes you cry, but it's crying out of release, or crying out of like you are releasing toxins, or you are releasing like certain burdens or certain energetic knots. Okay, let me see. Peace of Mind, Party Next Door. Lyrics. All I want to do is lay up with you all day, nothing else, just spend time with you all day. But I gotta get to the money, baby, we both love these hundreds, baby. Once I'm finished with my job, baby girl, yeah, I'm on my way. Funny that it's in the lyrics here, because in exchange you give me peace of mind. Baby, you could take all of my time. All I need was a piece. All I need was a piece. All I needed was peace, you see? So this is like a very peaceful girlfriend, boyfriend this person's going to help you to calm your mind, okay? Their presence might even help you with anxiety or help you with like being jittery or something along those lines, you know? Just imagine like a coffee, you know, a coffee boosts you, green tea really boosts you, right? I feel like this is like a lavender tea that relaxes you and that helps you to sleep, if that makes sense, okay? I just heard another thing here. Give me a moment, because in exchange you give me a peace of mind. Yeah, so it means talking to them just brings you peace. They have like a very peaceful nature, a very calming nature, like a very meditative energy is what I'm picking up. Even if they don't meditate, they just in general have like a very calm, meditative nature to them. Okay. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, we talked about the whole working. I'm picking up an energy with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is the type of boyfriend or girlfriend that... How can I say that? I feel like this is the type of boyfriend or girlfriend that is gonna help you to really succeed at your job, because they somehow help you. They could even be somebody who's gonna help you in your career because of their energy. Like their energy is fueling you to... I'm picking up their energy is fueling you to success, or there's an energy... Hold on, guys. I just want to put this up here. I'm picking up an energy with the 8 of Pentacles. Give me a moment, guys. I actually want to clarify. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here in reverse? What's going on? I feel like this is like the type of man or the woman that helps you to relax or helps you to have fun. Especially if you are somebody who's a workaholic, they might help you to get out of the rat race, out of the workaholic rat race, in case you do have that tendency. Okay, for others of you, I'm hearing this is the type of person that they love their job or they love their career, but their job and their career is not above you. So there could have been an energy where somebody here that is watching me might have went through an energy where somebody put their career over you. Okay, listen, I pick up this energy where this is not a person who believes in like working themselves to death. They believe in like family, and they believe in like unity and friendship, like over working so hard and working yourself to death. So their priorities are more family, their priorities more a good connection with in-laws, their priorities more like peace and, you know, like calmness and relaxation rather than the hustle and bustle. And it's funny because we have the city here. Didn't I talk about how we're probably going to talk about the city here? So there's something going on with going to be like your lavender tea that you need in order not to lose your nerves in the whole hustle and bustle, okay? Because now I'm hearing this is a big rich town, okay? So there's something going on where this person... If you are a city girl, a city guy, they are your beach, like energetically. Does that make sense? So they have beach vibes, tropical energy, calm energy, where you have like a very busy life with the city energy, okay? Now, it could also be the other way around, where you have a busy city life and they are the calm energy. There's something going on where somebody's calming the other person down here. Okay. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here in reverse? What's going on? Yeah, look at that. They value family and home life, and they value children, and they value like watching the kids and stuff like that over their career. I'm not saying that they're not career oriented, because I feel like they actually work a lot, but I feel like, look at that, they have a healthy work-life balance, so they're not putting achieving and money and stuff like that over their career, But again, I'm not saying that they're not focused on their career, because they very much are. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, so they are very career focused, but not to the point where it's toxic. They work to have a good family, or they work for generational wealth. Does that make sense? Which we come back to. I'm also hearing this one sentence by, I think, Takeoff or Offset. I don't know whose name. I'm hearing, my kids gotta have money, not just me, it's selfish. So again, this person works for a bigger cause, or they care about other people, okay? So there's something going on where this person is, this is the type of boyfriend or girlfriend that is gonna call in sick when they know that you need a listening ear, or when they know that you're not doing well. Because your health or them being there for you, is more important for them than to kiss their boss's ass. I'm just gonna say it like that. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. So I don't know if you maybe were in a relationship where somebody told you they never have time because of their job, and I feel like it's gonna be the opposite with that person. Does that make sense? Something along those lines here. Let me see, where do we have the Page of... is it the Page of Cups? Hold on. Page of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. Where's the Page of Pentacles here? What's going on? Look at that. Talking about future spouse, right? Look at this card here, guys. I cannot make this up. Do you see that? If that is not a future spouse energy, I don't know what is. The 10 of Cups. Look at that. There's something going on. I feel like this person is like, this is like a man or a woman that brings peace everywhere they go. Everywhere they go, they bring peace. I feel like they're going to bring peace to your family. They're going to bring peace to your mom or your dad. There's something, wow, they could even be like somebody, for someone here, your future spouse is actually a wedding planner, not for everybody, okay? I feel like it's, when you're looking for a female, they could possibly be a wedding planner as their career. Okay, I'm also hearing like they're not a dating counselor. They could be, or like a they could be really good at counseling for partners. You know, like a therapy for couples. This could be their profession, of course, not for everybody. But what I'm trying to say is, they have that energy to them. So even if it's not their profession, they have that kind of energy, which is the reason why your marriage is going to last. Does that make sense? Because they have this energy of like couple therapy, or they have this energy of like, you know, sitting down, expressing like how you feel, writing letters to each other, what you guys like, what you don't like. There's something going on where this person puts a lot of work into the relationship and into understanding you. Now listen to me. Before we go into the extended, I'm picking up an energy here. I saw a video by Teal Swan, and she talked about how love can sometimes, like when a person says they love you, they can genuinely love you, but they love you in the wrong way. Meaning that one love can be freeing and one love can be suffocating. Both people have the intention to love you, but one person is doing it in a way where they are suffocating you and they're taking your life force. And then the other person, they're loving you, their intention is the same, but when they love you, you blossom and bloom and you become more successful and you feel more free and you feel more lighthearted and more carefree. And even though you are in a committed relationship, why do you feel so free? You know, like you are in this committed relationship, but they give you so much air to breathe and so much air to be yourself that it doesn't even feel like a suffocating commitment. Okay, so in one video, Teal Swan was talking about sometimes loving a person is not enough. You have to understand them. Okay, so this person is going to understand you in and out. They're going to know your, how do you say that, your what you like, what you don't like. They're gonna know you in and out. Like seriously, they could write a whole book about you. Okay, so in this video, Teal Swan was talking about when a child sees a fish, you know, in a pond, and you know, the child is saying, I love that fish, I love that fish, I want to show the fish how much I love the fish. And she takes out the fish out of the pond and puts a blanket around the fish. And her intention was to love the fish, but because she didn't understand what the fish needs in order to feel good, she actually suffocated the fish with her love, thinking that I know how to love you. And I'm going to love you with putting a blanket around you and taking you out of the water, but in that way the fish is going to die, right? Whereas if you understand the fish, you love the fish from the bottom of your heart, but you understand the fish, and you understand the fish needs to be in the pond, that's a different kind of love. I'm hearing this person's gonna love you in a way you've never been loved before. It's different, it's selfless, it is so understanding that you're gonna be overwhelmed with how much compassion this person has for you, or how much they understand you. It's kind of like they can finish your sentences. They know what triggers you and what doesn't. There's something going on with, like, I feel like this person would be like a really good therapist if they are not a therapist, to be honest with you guys, okay? And we also have the card, your strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And I'm picking up an energy here, as much as they're gentle, hear me out, as much as they're like very gentle with you, I feel like they sometimes, you know, are very like rough with expressing their love. Like sometimes they kiss you like in like as if it's the last time that they're gonna kiss you, kind of like very wild. Like sometimes they're like very wild with kissing you, or sometimes they're like very, you know, like very passionate in the bedroom and they're kissing every inch of your body, like a strong passion, you see. So they have like your spouse is the type of boyfriend, girlfriend that they have a perfect balance between, like, this is a very balanced person, okay? They have a perfect balance between loving you softly and loving you like sexy and nasty and rough and stuff like that. So sometimes they're like very rough. They just jump on your lap in case you are a man, or they just take your hands, put them on the back of the, how do you say that, the wall, and just they're kissing you very roughly. And then other times they're just there listening to you in a very soft energy. So they know when to give you fire and when to give you water. I don't know how else to explain it. I know it sounds very weird, but that's what I'm seeing here, okay? It's also like a very social I feel like this person is very good at socializing. So the people, I feel like people around you are gonna like your spouse, or something is going on here. Let's see what else is coming through here. I want to know what the Page of Cups is about here, and then we're going to go to the extended, and I'm just going to ask your spirit guides what else they want you to know about your spouse here, okay? Or what kind of girlfriend, boyfriend they will be. I'm hearing que será, whatever will be, will be. So they're very relaxed, okay? You feel like you can breathe in this person's presence. You feel like you can be yourself. You feel like you can tell them everything that you want to tell them. There's nothing that you hold back. There's nothing that you want to hide from this person. It's kind of like the most authentic version of yourself with everything that comes with you. They give you this energy. Their presence gives you the permission to show everything of you, to show your naked truth, your naked soul. Okay. Look at that. We also have Muse and Wonder. So this is a person who gets very inspired by you. They might start to create art. They might start to write poems. They might start to write music. There's something about where you are gonna be this person's muse, okay? So your spouse is definitely somebody that gets, this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that gets inspired by love, okay? That gets inspired by their partner, that gets inspired by your eyes, your voice, that gets inspired by your life story, okay? This is a person who gets very inspired, and they might start to create art, or they might start to somehow do things. It's kind of like they're going to do something, or they're going to start something, and they're going to say, I started this because of you, pile number 2, or I found my happiness, my peace because of you, is what I'm hearing, okay? But I'm also hearing it's going to be the other way around. They're going to find their happiness and peace because of you. Did I just say that? You know what I mean, vice versa as well. Okay. Let's see. What kind of boyfriend, girlfriend is pile number 2's future spouse going to be? I cannot make this up. This card came out for pile number 1. Mars versus Venus. Okay, so you could be connected to pile number 1. And Mars is passionate, fiery, strong, wow, this person has like a balanced energy between masculine and feminine. Okay, so if they are a guy, they have feminine energy where they understand women, and if they are a woman, they understand men. They have like a masculine energy to them. Does that make sense? They're in their body, there's perfect harmony between masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and I think you're going to be very, very drawn to that. So sometimes they're going to put face masks on their face with you, which is feminine energy. They're going to get a manicure and pedicure with you, which is feminine energy. They're going to, I don't know, like gaze at the moon with you, which is feminine energy. And then their masculine energy is coming out. For example, they're going to go to a basketball game with you, like their masculine energy. Or you guys are going to go shopping for sneakers, which is masculine energy. Or you both are going to go to the gym, which is masculine energy. Or both are going to go lift weights. Does that make sense? So there's something going on where you're going to be so freaking drawn because they have feminine and masculine energy like in perfect balance here. They could also maybe sometimes dress very masculine and sometimes dress a little bit more feminine, where maybe this is a guy who likes to wear nose rings or who likes to wear earrings, or like an earring on one side, who likes to wear rings and stuff like that. So it's kind of like you can share your feminine energy and your masculine energy with that person, whatever the fuck that means to you. Okay, so they're not overly feminine to the point where they push masculine energy away, and they're also not overly masculine where they push feminine energy away. They're basically both, the best of both worlds. Okay, let me see. Who are they in a relationship? Who's pile number 2's future spouse in a relationship? What kind of boyfriend, girlfriend are they? This is a person who likes to, this is a person who's, how can I say that? This could be a person who is very open about that they love you. So they could express in front of other people, I love this person, or this is my wife, my husband, because we have celebrity, high social status, and public figure. But since we talk about how they are in a relationship, for me, this feels like public. So there could be an energy where, this person is very open. We talked about it, very open in public about loving you. They will give you a kiss on your forehead, on your cheek in public. They're going to hold your hand in public. They're going to tell you that they love you in public. They're going to, look at you in public, like eye gaze at you in public. So they're not somebody that holds back. They're showing, I'm hearing they're showing everybody and their mama that they love you. Okay, to be honest with you. And then we have here, I'm not used to this, but it feels good. You see, so I feel like the I'm not used to this, but it feels good. It's kind of like this energy. I talked about it, where you're not used to this kind of love. It's so overwhelming. It's like you've never felt so loved in your life, because they have a different way. Like I'm hearing this is like somebody who knows how to love somebody healthy, like a healthy love. Okay, they would love the fish and leave the fish in the pond. And the fish is going to be happy, and the fish is not going to get suffocated. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, I'm reading for pile number 2. I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon. I want to talk about what the mystery is, because I feel like there's something that your spirit guides want you to know with the mystery card. I mean, it literally says mystery. So what the fuck is the mystery? We're going to look at what this mystery is about and what else they want you to know about your future spouse, or what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend they are. Okay, because I feel like this card is maybe saying there is a secret. Okay, there could be an energy of like there's a secret, or there's like a little plot twist, or there's like a little detail or something along those lines. So anyway, the link is down in the description box in case you are interested in that. And if not, I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Pile number 2. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this beautiful turtle here. I love turtles. No, he says I like turtles. So we're gonna look at what kind of boyfriend, girlfriend your future spouse is gonna be. I'm gonna extend this reading. I don't know how I'm gonna extend it. We're gonna look at just the energy and the story, the information that your spirit guides are going to reveal here, and then we're going to move on in the extended with whatever they want you to know, okay? But I've been sitting here for quite some time, so let me cleanse the energy here, okay? And then we're going to look at the cards together. Let me see. Your future spouse is definitely a leader. Your future spouse is going to be the type of boyfriend or girlfriend that is going to take care of everything. What I mean by that is they make decisions for you. Hear me out. I am not saying they're taking away your free will or they're deciding something over your head. What I'm saying is this person is so good at making decisions, is so good at, how can I even explain that energy? It feels like this person is so intelligent. They really have their shit together. They know how to navigate through life, and it's gonna become very, very normal for you to listen to your boyfriend or your girlfriend. They're gonna help you to make a lot of decisions, almost as if they're gonna be your guide in a sense, because they have like a very strong leader energy, guide energy, mentor energy, teacher energy. So this is an energy where your boyfriend or your girlfriend is also going to be like your teacher, your mentor, your guide, your leader, okay? And you will want to listen to them because somehow they have a way of explaining something to you and it makes total sense. So again, they are going to help you to get on the right track or make the right decision, or because of them you're going to make a lot of right decisions because they somehow act as a mentor or as a guide. However they're doing that, okay? They could be helping you to make the right decisions with your health, your career, with friendships, with projects, okay? This is a person who, as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they want to protect you. And because they want to protect you, they are saying that they are going to do the uncomfortable things. So this is definitely a man or a woman in a relationship where they lead. They are very dominant, but with a cause. I'm not saying that they're gonna be that you're gonna be submissive and they're gonna be dominant. For some of you guys, it could be in a very traditional sense. They could be like leading the household, for example. Meaning that they're very traditional, but I'm not talking for everybody. For others of you, for me, this feels like they're just so wise and so intelligent that it is a pleasure for you to ask them a lot of questions. And you asking them a lot of questions leads you in the right direction. So there's somehow gonna be the boyfriend or the girlfriend that help you to make the right decision, that help you to get back on track, that help you to make this right decision in your career, with your friendship, with whatever, whoever. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend is going to be your guide, your mentor, your teacher. Okay? They're going to bring messages to you that your spirit guides actually wanted to bring to you, most definitely. Okay? If you tell me that you are a person who is very indecisive, I feel like your spouse is like, this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that teaches you so much that you become a badass. I'm gonna be very honest. This person is like a badass. I'm also hearing a badass at making money, but I'm not picking up the energy of like badass at making money. It could be, but I'm picking up they are a badass. They are very good at just navigating through life, and they get everything that they want, or they achieve everything that they want, or they're really good at achieving what they want or get what they want. So somehow they're going to teach you to do the same thing for yourself, which is what I meant with they're going to be dominant, in a sense where they're going to tell you what to do for your highest good. Again, not because they're better than you, but because they are a fucking badass. They're really good at something. They are a badass at something. They're like excellent at something, intelligent at something, and they're somehow gonna lead you, and they're gonna make you a badass yourself. Like they're gonna teach you so much that you become really, really successful at something, or you become really, really confident, or you become really, really decisive, or you have a stronger sense of who you are. Okay, this person carries a lot of wisdom with them. And I definitely feel like your spouse is, you're like the teacher, the guide, the mentor. We also have, you are highly thought of. So with the bow here and you are highly thought of, this is like the type of boyfriend and girlfriend that will always show you that they're thinking of you. What I mean by that is it's like somebody who randomly sends you a text message, hey, I was thinking of you when I saw this picture, when I saw this book, when I heard this music. So this is somebody who has a way of showing you that they're thinking about you, and I think it's somehow gonna melt your heart, or it's really gonna be like, I'm hearing it's gonna be very sentimental to you, because maybe you've been in relationships before where somebody didn't make you feel like they are considering you in their plans. Because look at that, they're not only, it's not that you are only considering them in your plans, they're also considering you in their plans. So there could even be an energy where you're both kind of like mentors and guides for each other, where they ask you for advice and you ask them for advice, and it's kind of like, oh, now I feel more clarity after the conversation with my boyfriend and my girlfriend. This is what I'm picking up here, because it says you will have to make a decision between two people. Okay, and I'm not reading that in a sense of them, you know, like a third party. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not seeing anything like that here. I'm seeing the opposite, where this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that reassures you that you are the one for them. They might be saying that a lot. They might be expressing it somehow. They might be calling you their first true love, or their first love, or their true love. There's something going on where they're going to reassure you that you are the one for them. Okay. With the Ace of Cups here, they're the type of, there's definitely the type of man or woman that is showing you, even after, like, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years in the marriage, that you are the one for them. Kind of like as if they, I don't know, there's something about choices and making a decision between two people. I feel like maybe you've been in such a situation in your past, where maybe you have been with two men or two women and you didn't know who to choose, or somebody put you in a third party situation. And I feel like somehow this is like an energy where it's gonna be crystal clear. So this is like a man or a woman, they know themselves, and so they know what they look for, a woman or a man. This would be the type of man or the type of woman that would call you their dream man or their dream woman, or they're somehow going to tell you that you are the one for them. They also believe in destiny. They might be talking a lot about destiny. They might be talking a lot about, I feel like there's something going on where like they're going to gush, they're going to be gushing because they have been looking for a woman or a man like you. With the hand here, we also have in need of help, assistance, and guidance, you see. But I'm also picking up, this is like a man or a woman that likes to hold hands in public. They like to hold hands in public. They definitely really enjoy date night. So this is like a person who really likes to go out. They don't like to stay at home. They like to go out with you. They like to take you somewhere. They also love like date evenings, like they like to go out with you in the evening, or date evenings or something along those lines. This could also be somebody that like camping. For some of you guys, this person likes camping here. Okay, and I think this is like a well-respected person somehow, some way. I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like there's an energy also where this is like a man or a woman that admires their partner. So they're gonna admire you so much that they're actually kind of like gonna hype you up and kind of like boost your confidence because they admire you so much. Or you're gonna admire your spouse a lot because, again, they might be doing something that is where they are highly thought of. Okay, with the you are highly thought of. But overall, I feel like this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that always thinks of you. Every time they go somewhere, they buy you something. Every time they go somewhere, they send you a message. It's like somebody who always keeps in touch with you, calling, texting, and when they see something that reminds them of you, they're buying it for you. So this is the type of person that comes home with a lot of little gifts, or like I was thinking of you or something along those lines. Okay, this is also a person. Look at that. If you have been worried about like, will my partner be faithful? Yes, 1000%. Why? Because I'm seeing them like, I'm seeing like a woman here trying to seduce your man or your woman, and it's not working because they know you are the one for them. This is like a man or a woman that is so sure that you are the one for them, or maybe they've made a mistake in the past where they chose the wrong person, and they never want to do the mistake again here. Okay, not working. This is definitely a person who likes to take you out on dates. They like to cook with you. They like to take you out on dates. They like to they like to bake with you, in case somebody here likes to bake. Okay, you could spend a lot of time in the kitchen. You could spend a lot of time in the kitchen, or you could spend a lot of time in different restaurants. Okay, let me see what else is coming through here. What kind of boyfriend, girlfriend is pile number 3's future spouse going to be? What's going on here? What kind of girlfriend, boyfriend are they going to be? Look at that. First of all, the Two of Swords talks about a decision again. This is a person again. This is definitely going to be your guide. And with the Two of Swords, I'm picking up an energy. This is a person or a man or a woman, a boyfriend or a girlfriend that shows their partner that their partner is their first priority, or that their partner is the one, or that their partner is like they put their partner on a pedestal. I'm gonna be honest, it's like a man or a woman that puts their partner on a pedestal to the point where you start to believe that you're actually amazing, and it's really gonna be very healthy for your confidence to be with this person. It's gonna be vice versa here. You're gonna become more confident because you are with them. They're also extremely charming. Okay, they have a way of making you laugh or seducing you, or you cannot stay mad for too long of this person, because they just have a way that is charming. Or I'm also hearing they always know how to make things up with you. Okay, so this is like a man or a woman. I'm hearing I'm not perfect, but I love you and I know how to make you smile, or I know how to make things up. Okay, so there could be an energy where, of course, in the beginning, you know, you have to learn. Sometimes one gets triggered, the other person gets triggered, and it's like very normal because nobody's perfect. But I'm picking up they have a way of really showing you that they love you when you guys had a disagreement, or where you disagree, or where there was a misunderstanding. This is definitely a very charming partner, boyfriend or girlfriend that they put effort into making things up with you in case you have a disagreement, or in case they somehow said something that makes you moody, and you cannot stay mad at them for too long, because they know how to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. This man or this woman makes you feel like the only man or the only woman in the world. Okay, they're gonna make you feel like a queen, a king, a princess, a prince. This person makes you feel like the only girl or the only man in the world. Look at that. Let's see what else is going on here. Pile number 3, you might be connected to pile number 1. I'm not gonna lie. The Magician, they're over the top. Like sometimes they, okay, listen. With the Magician here, okay, this is a man or a woman who, they take you to extraordinary places. They do extraordinary things for you. Like they are also a little bit over the top. I talked about it in pile number 1, but with the Magician, this is definitely a person that is sometimes, oh, look at that, the King of Cups, bitch. This is a person that is sometimes a little bit over the top. Like it could look corny and over the top to other people what they do for you, but for you it's perfect. Is what I'm hearing. Let me see, why is the Magician here? The Empress. What? Give me a moment here, guys. I'm hearing this person is gonna stimulate all your senses. Taste, touch, feeling, hearing. This is a man who... This is a boyfriend or a girlfriend that is showing you how beautiful the world is or how beautiful life is. Because this is like a person that really enjoys life. They enjoy the luxury things, they enjoy the simple things, they enjoy the big things, they enjoy the small things. This is somebody who enjoys life and they're relaxed, leaning back nature where they enjoy life. This is like a person who wants to show you how beautiful the world is or who wants to bring beautiful memories to you. This is somebody who's nostalgic. They definitely hold on to pictures. They hold on to memories. They hold on to... This is definitely a person who probably likes to take pictures everywhere you guys go. Okay, because they can be quite nostalgic is something that I'm picking up here. Let me see. Do I wanna... Let me change the deck here. What is going on here? Why is the Magician here? Hermit. This is definitely a boyfriend or a girlfriend that, why am I hearing proposal? Why am I hearing that now? This is definitely a man or a woman that likes to cook, bake, or likes to take you out to restaurants, or there's something going on with the Temperance card here. This is like a man or a woman, I feel like they spoil you with food. I don't know what the heck that would mean. They could be like really good at cooking, so they're gonna cook a lot for you and it's the best food that you've ever tasted in your life, okay? Or something about they know a lot about wine, or they know the best places, the best restaurants, something about where they show you like the best of the best, or the creme de la creme, or something along those lines. Because I'm picking up like a very confident energy from this person, but it's kind of like I'm hearing, let me show you how beautiful life is, or let me show you how much you deserve, how much you mean to me, how much I think about you, how much you inspire me. Wow. Let me see. What kind of girlfriend, boyfriend is this person? What kind of girlfriend, boyfriend is this person? Look at that. We have the Star card here. This is a man or a woman that likes to fulfill their partner's dreams. Okay. One, it just makes them happy to see you smile. And two, they just... I feel like this is like a person who maybe has... the power to make dreams happen, because I keep feeling like they are somehow in a position where they are very powerful. I don't know what this means. They could be good at manifesting, they could be good at, I don't know, they could have like a big network, like people around them. With the Star card, this is a person who likes to make your dreams come true. Okay, this is like somebody who takes pride in making the dreams of their partner true somehow, some way. So you might be mentioning certain things and you didn't say that because you wanted them to do something for you, but they're doing it anyway. Okay, you say you want to go to this concert, they're buying the concert tickets. You say you always wanted to go to Greece, they, you know, might be inviting you to go to Greece. You say you always wanted to, I don't know, like, kind of like when you tell, I'm also hearing somebody, you never had a romantic Valentine's Day, and because you say it, there's somehow, I'm hearing your wish is my command. They're somehow gonna feel like they wanna, look, 10 of Cups. This person is gonna, I'm hearing a dream wedding. Didn't I say, guys, didn't I say a proposal? Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. What is going on here? The Star and the 10 of Cups. I feel like this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend that is gonna make your fantasies come true when it comes to your wedding. I don't know what this means to you. You might be somebody who thinks a lot about like the details of your wedding here. Or you have been praying for like a wedding, or you've been praying to get married. And I'm picking up an energy here where this is like the boyfriend or the girlfriend that is gonna make the dreams of their partner when it comes to the wedding true. Or this is a person who actually wishes to get married, meaning that you both are going to get married fast because you always wanted to get married, they always wanted to get married, you love each other, so why the fuck wait? Okay, this could also be a man or a woman that is convinced of marriage, they believe in marriage and they want to marry you quite fast, or they don't waste too much time with that, or marriage is a huge goal of them, okay? Like they take pride in like my husband, my wife. They love to say my husband, my wife. They love to, you know that. I'm also hearing happy wife, happy home. Okay, let me see. What kind of girlfriend, boyfriend is pie number 3's future spouse? He gave us, look at that. I knew it. This is somebody who... I'm actually picking up a vacation in Greece, so I don't know. I'm also seeing Mexico here. I'm seeing Mexico, Greece. I'm seeing... I'm also seeing here the Middle East. Might be significant for somebody here. I'm also seeing Arizona, and like I'm seeing something desert-like here. Okay, for somebody in particular, if you chose this pile and it rings a bell, it's just a confirmation here for you. But with the 10 of Wands, this is definitely a person who puts their all into the relationship here. Okay, like to take their partner's worries away by solving their partner's problems or something along those lines. We have the Magician here again. Look at that. Look at it. And the Wheel of Fortune. Look at it. This is like a man or a woman that they're gonna work really hard to buy you a gift or make your dream vacation true. This is like a person, their thought when they go to work, okay, or when they take extra shifts, or when they work overtime, their thought is, I'm gonna make pie number 3 happy. I'm gonna make pie number 3's wish come true. Okay, so their ambition actually comes from loving you. They love you so much that they have a lot of ambition to achieve certain things in their career or in their life. Okay, or somebody, this is like definitely a person who would work overnight or who would take on a second job just to make sure that they can buy you certain things, or just to make sure that they can make a dream of yours come true. Okay, this is definitely somebody who is gonna, how do you say that, who's gonna move mountains for you, or who's gonna make sure that they're somehow finding a way. It's like, even if there's not a way in front of them, they're gonna find a way to make something happen for you. Okay. What is that about here? Where's the 7 of Swords here? What's going on with the 7 of Swords? Let's see what's up. Wow, listen. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Number 3, Spirit keeps showing me that this person is faithful. So I don't know why they keep saying it, but they keep saying they're faithful. They're faithful. They don't give a fuck about other women, other men, and they're gonna really make you feel like you're the only woman or the only man upon planet Earth. Okay, or they're gonna make you feel like the sexiest woman or the sexiest man. They're gonna make you feel like the creme de la creme. They're gonna make you feel like you are the sexiest woman, the sexiest man upon planet Earth. They're really gonna make you feel like you are the best thing that is walking around upon planet Earth. I'm not gonna lie, and I keep saying something about like they are faithful. So there could be an energy where your spouse is like very attractive. Your girlfriend, boyfriend might be very attractive. And there might be a lot of people around them. And Spirit wants you to know this person is faithful. They don't give a fuck about other people. I keep seeing it. Like, in every direction I look, I see them rejecting like whoever's coming towards them. Another thing that I'm picking up here, guys, is I'm also hearing this person's gonna act as a charger for you. So they're definitely gonna charge kind of like your energy. I feel like this person has a lot of energy. Like, this is like a person who's like, they have a lot of energy. They might be, listen to me, this is a person who has a lot of energy. So they maybe get more done throughout 24 hours than other people. And I feel like, because the Sun card for me feels like this is like a very, yeah, this is what it is. It's like a person who gets so much done within 24 hours because they have like more energy than the average person, or they have like very healthy energy, or they have more stamina, more endurance, more power. And I'm picking up here that somehow when you are with them, they're gonna kind of like boost your energy or boost you, and because like they're gonna achieve a lot, but when you are with them, their energy is like pushing you to also achieve a lot. It doesn't have to be your career. This could be just getting a lot of things done throughout the day, like within 24 hours. They could be an overachiever, or they could be extremely ambitious, and because you spend so much time with them, you're becoming that too. So I would even say like your boyfriend or your girlfriend is somehow, some way gonna be a role model to you, or you're gonna look up to them, and because of them, you become a badass, or you become an overachiever yourself, or you become just as disciplined as them. So they act as like a catalyst for you to become the best version of yourself. So you're definitely going to admire your future spouse, because somehow you feel like, man, I wish I was like my boyfriend or my girlfriend, but you're becoming like your boyfriend or your girlfriend in the process, if that makes sense. I'm doing all of this for you. I'm picking up there's something about like sacrificing. Now, I'm picking up an energy here where this is a boyfriend or a girlfriend who I'm picking up, they're somehow gonna help you to be free. This could be free mentally, this could be free spiritually, this could be free I'm hearing even physically. I don't know what the fuck that means. Somehow they're going to help you to be free. Look at that. We have the Fool card. Didn't I say that? Okay. Your boyfriend or your girlfriend is also going to be like a free thinker, and they're going to help you to somehow be free. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't even know what the fuck that means. It's like there's such a free spirit that they're going to help you to be free next to them. Okay. This is also a boyfriend or a girlfriend. But look at that. Listen to me. I think your reading is going to be kind of short, because I think I'm like repeating myself over and over again. But it looks like she's on a pedestal here. What is that one song called? Pussy on a Pedestal? Who says that? There's a song where they say P-U-S-S-Y on a pedestal. Pussy on a pedestal? What the fuck does that mean? Hold on, guys. Wow, the song is called Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. I'll take your girlfriend and put that pussy on a pedestal. And this song is playing in a church, right? Where he's baptized. So there's something going on. I feel like your boyfriend or your girlfriend is also going to be religious, or look at that, they're very pure, because I kept seeing them getting tempted, or people trying to tempt your spouse, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but they're pure-hearted. They have a clean conscience. They're freaking pure-hearted. This is what I was picking up here, guys. Okay? This is what I was picking up here. They're God-fearing, or somehow they're very religious here. This could also be somebody who's going to pray for you, or who believes in prayers. Okay? But I also pick up an energy here of... I'm also hearing your boyfriend, girlfriend is going to be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest hype man, your biggest fan. Because I'm being brought to like... you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like those videos where they say, if my man or my woman is not my biggest fan, I don't want him or her. And this person's like taking pictures of you. I'm seeing them taking pictures of you. I'm seeing them helping you with your style. I'm seeing them, you know, like encouraging you to do things. I'm seeing them really hyping you up to the point where you actually believe in yourself. So this could even be somebody who's going to push you to believe in yourself. They're definitely like a hype man, a hype woman, where they really cheer on their spouse, their partner, their girlfriend, or their boyfriend. Okay, one last card here before I go to the extended, the Wheel of Fortune. And look at that. Okay, we have the Dancer here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Wheel of Fortune here twice now. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius energy, okay? And Sagittarius energy is happy-go-lucky. So I feel like this is like a very adventurous boyfriend or girlfriend, or they're going to be the reason why you're going to experience a lot of adventures, because it's almost this energy where their soul and their spirit always ends up in adventurous places, always ends up in the coolest places, always ends up at like cool bars, cool clubs, where their soul and their spirit is kind of like they seek freedom or they seek adventures, so they attract adventures. So this is like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You're going to experience a lot of adventures because of that boyfriend or that girlfriend, because of your future spouse, because their soul and their spirit is so adventurous, is so freedom loving, that next to them you're going to end up in the coolest places with the coolest view, because again they attract adventures. So I feel like this person is lucky in attracting adventures, or in attracting people that somehow lead them to adventures, kind of like you know, meeting somebody and this person says, hey, come to my bar, come to my club for free, and they met somebody, or they meet somebody who has their own bakery and they're like, hey, come to my bakery, I'm going to show you how to bake a cake. They somehow attract adventures, like your future spouse attracts adventures, and therefore they're going to make your life very adventurous here, okay? Is something that I'm picking up here. And of course they're gonna absolutely be a tease. They love to seduce you, okay? They love to seduce you. They love to buy nice lingerie. Wow, I'm also here for some of you guys, this might be a boyfriend or a girlfriend that would tattoo your initials on them, your name on them, your face on them. I know it sounds crazy, but we know that some people do that, right? Or you might get like matching tattoos or something along those lines here. Okay, it's something that I'm picking up here. This is definitely a man or a woman, a boyfriend or a girlfriend that is going to make your life very spicy. They're very good in bed. They love to have sex. They love to seduce you. Okay, my beautiful pile number 3. I'm going to extend this reading now. I don't know what we're going to look at. We're just going to look at whatever the heck your spirit guides want you to know about your future spouse, or yeah, whatever they want you to know. Let me see. We have the Sun card here and the Wisdom. Not sure what we're going to look at, but we're going to look at something. So we might look at just more information about who they are in a relationship, or as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or we might look at this energy that might be popping up here, because I cannot quite put my finger on it. For me, it feels like some people try to like tempt this person to do stuff, but they're like pure-hearted, or an energy where just a lot of people are attracted to your future spouse for some reason, and they're like, but they're like a loyal soul, like their spirit, their soul is loyal, okay? Okay, beautiful pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. And if you want to go to the extended, the link is down in the description box. I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye!